Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to the Nihil Game of the Week here, powered by Extreme Sports Midwest. This is the first of two here on the last Saturday of 2023, and Game 1 sees us in Gurnee for a girls 14U matchup as the Lady Cyclones come north from St. Louis to take on the Vipers here at the Top Shelf Ice Arena in Gurnee. Good morning and welcome. My name is Aaron Schellen, and first of two. First game here in Gurnee, second game up in Kenosha in a couple of hours. Let's take a quick look at the standings as they stack up on this December 30th at about 9 a.m. Lady Cyclones currently sit in third place in the girls 14U American Division. They're 8-3-2 on the season, good for 18 points in 13 games. On the other side, the Vipers, 6-11-1, currently in ninth place. These two teams played yesterday, and it was a 4-1 Ladies Cyclones victory. It was actually a sweep for the Lady Cyclones yesterday. They played a couple of games, that 4-1 win over the Vipers, and then they took on the Hawks, and that was a 2-0 victory. So 2-0 yesterday, outscoring their opponent 6-1, a pretty good day if you are a Cyclone. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Missouri, and Wisconsin. This is the 54th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The Nihil member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. Nihil will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's Nihil Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about Nihil and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, the Nihil president, or visit the website at nihil.info. Hope you're having a wonderful early Saturday morning. I hope you've got your coffee, your bagel, your donut, whatever it is you do in the morning. I've already had my coffee. It was an early day for me. Got here at about 7:30 or so, and been waiting for about 90 minutes for this one to kick off. So Lady Cyclones, their third game here in less than 24 hours. A pair of games yesterday. They've actually have 3 games on the books today. They take on the Vipers now, then they head to Glenview to take on the Stars at 1:10. And then tonight at 5:10, they finish their day in Darien, taking on the Hawks. So 5 games over a 48-hour span for this Lady Cyclones club. And it's what happens when you're down in St. Louis. You make one trip, you play everybody. So they've got themselves quite the schedule upcoming here the rest of the day today. Much like me, they'll be on the road as soon as this one is over. I'm headed up to Kenosha for a boys game immediately after this, so stick around and join me for that one. I'll give you some more details on that here in a little bit, and we're about ready to go here at the Top Shelf Ice Arena, and it's a bit of a All right, we are about ready to go. Vipers will be down to our right, while the Lady Cyclones will be to our left. Lady Cyclones in their home whites. They're actually the home team for this game today, striped in green and black, with the black numbers with the black piping around the outside. On the other side, the Vipers in their road blacks, featuring sort of that Anaheim Ducks look with the black and orange and the Viper on the front. Our starting goalies for the Vipers will be Tess Reynolds, number 15, and down to our left, Zoe Pupillo will get the start, number 49, and we are underway. Vipers look to work the puck out. They can't, kept in by the Cyclones, dumped in deep. This is Alyssa Novak along the near side. The puck is cleared the length of the ice, so we'll have a quick icing here, just 17 seconds in, 13-minute periods rather, here in this girls 14U matchup. Taking the draw for the Lady Cyclones will be Parker Goodlow, number 66. Puck sitting in the high slots, tipped out to center ice. Giving chase is Olivia Walling. She has it, flips it up right in front of us. Walling has it again, takes it back into her own zone. Is able to chip it out to center ice. On it there is Goodlow. Goodlow takes it deep on the backhand. It's swept away from her as she cuts in front of the net. Morgan Fox behind her own net now. Bangs it up along the boards. Along the near half boards, kept in again by the Cyclones. Scrum in the near corner and kind of hard down to see in those near corners, but you got two skaters to a side down in that near corner, digging away at the puck. Addison Lucas standing there, the birthday girl, giving a cursory glance, and now she's on the defense. Played out to center ice underneath the stick of Brooklyn Mullins. Walling will play it. Walling with some speed along up the boards and not out, kept in there by the Vipers. They try the far side of the ice, and Vipers keep it in again. Right at the point, and out. Morgan Fox plays it out, turns it in, turns around, fires it in for a quick offsides. It's a bit of a feeling out period here maybe. It's still early. It's only 9 a.m., so a lot of these young ladies had a long day yesterday and an even longer day today, so no surprise that they're coming out a little bit sluggish. Here's Fox again. Plays it up to Bookert. Bryn Clark now for the Lady Cyclones. Puck sitting right in the neutral zone. It's tipped forward by Nevaeh Spriggs. Spriggs on the far faceoff dot. Spriggs with the shot. The save made by Reynolds. And Tess Reynolds covers up for a whistle and a faceoff. So the first real opportunity for either team comes off the stick of number 12, Nevaeh Spriggs. Tess Reynolds holds that near post, or far post rather. Making the save, getting a whistle, and faceoff. Back to the point, the shot in, left pad save made by Reynolds. And a potential breakaway here for the Vipers, but getting back defensively nicely is Lennon Barnes. Barnes was the one who had that shot from the point and gets back defensively to eliminate the breakaway opportunity for the Vipers. That'll be whistled for an offsides. A couple of shots here for the Cyclones in the early going. 10:22 left to go in the first. Still no score. Face off in the neutral zone. This will be Grace Soler and Goodlow on the draw. It's one back by the Lady Cyclones. Indirect pass. Cleared in by Abby Silverstein. Thrown to the thrown cross ice. Pass deflects away. It's taken here by Hassenberg. Taken off of her stick. Vipers flip it forward, and that's gloved by Papillo. Not a difficult save there for Zoe, but covers up nonetheless. Gets a whistle and a face-off to her left. This will be Soler on the draw again, this time against Emma Settles. Vipers are able to keep it in. They throw it behind the net. Julia Bridges giving chase. Comes out the near side. Kept in there by Tegan Gra. And this time the Cyclones are able to bang it out to center ice. I don't know if that'll have the legs to make it. So Alyssa Novak will have to play it behind her own net. She's pinched off the puck there. High slot area back to the point. Shot by Mullins, bounces up into the air. Centering feed, knocked away behind the net. The Cyclones have it again on the backhand. Back to the point. This is Clark. Clark walks in, takes the shot. It hits a leg pad. Lady Cyclones putting a little bit of pressure on here. Bad angle shot through the slot. Clark again now on the near face-off dot. Quick wrist shot by Bryn Clark, and a nice glove save by Tess Reynolds. Just a snapshot off the stick of Bryn Clark. Got herself some space. Looked like that may have gone wide of the near post, but Reynolds not taking any chances. Holds on for a draw. Face off now to the left of Reynolds. It's one forward. Behind the net with it are the Cyclones. Tries the wraparound on the near post. The puck is sitting in the blue paint. It's flipped out and past the far post by Ella Francis. And out to center ice. Francis here with it, with the puck again. She gains the red line, dumps it in. That's Haley Newman on the forecheck. 4 skaters behind the net. Pushed around to the far side where Solomon plays it towards the net, but it hits a body, and that gives the Vipers a chance to possess for the moment. Fox behind her net, she loses it to Barnes. Barnes on the backhand tries the tuck on the near side, but holding that post is Reynolds. Kept in, here comes Barnes again. Barnes around Novak, hooked away, a bit of stick work between the two girls on that near post. Rocio puts it towards the net. Comes out into the near corner, centering feet, only black jerseys there though, and the Vipers not able to get it out, and they do finally work it out to the neutral zone. Goodlow over to Rocchio. Rocchio has it taken off her stick. Cyclones take it back. This is Silverstein. Silverstein across the blue line with it. Slides it towards the goal, ends up in the far corner. Tap down deep by the Lady Cyclones. Have it behind the net. Back to the point, Solomon. Got a left face-off dot, slings it around the other side. Parker Goodlow now in the near corner. Into the slot and just iced by the Vipers. So about midway through period number 1, no score. Lady Cyclones with the better of the opportunities here in the early going, but nothing too terribly dangerous on either side, really. Emma Settles takes the draw for the Cyclones. You need the puck to do that. They get the puck, and we're ready to go. Draws one back by the Vipers. That was Soler. Puck bounces around in the high slot, back to the point. Rebound, or excuse me, deflection in on goal, and the save is made. Nevaeh Spriggs took the pass from Brooklyn Mullins and tipped it towards the goal, and Tess Reynolds was there to make the save. So a couple seconds run off the clock, and we'll do another draw in the same spot. Olivia Walling keeps it in at the point. She takes the shot. That goes wide. There's Spriggs behind the net. She gets tied up, and that gives Gra a chance to try to work it around the far side. Far half boards now. Cyclones possess the puck. It's kept in between the dots, comes over to the near side, thrown to space, and the Vipers almost break out there as Julia Hassenberg tried the self-pass. She would have been in all by herself, but good defense by the Lady Cyclones behind the net. That's Spriggs. Spriggs still possesses, throws it back to the point nicely. Shot in from Walling, hits the skate of Gra, and it tips into the far corner. Another shot hits Gra again. Fox now flips it around the far boards, not able to work it out. Pass intended for Spriggs is stolen away by the Vipers. Vipers down the far side. Has Bridges in the slot, and the shot, the save is made there by Pupillo. Out to center ice, and the Vipers have to tag up, and that gives the Cyclones a chance to possess the puck. It's Walling behind her net. Slings it up the boards and out. There's a foot race. Barnes plays it behind the net first. Barnes fended off the puck nicely by Tegan Gra. Gra out to the neutral zone. That's Swearingen. Swearingen takes it wide. 1-on-2 in that corner. And it's stolen away by the Cyclones as we're under 5 now in the first. Pass up ahead, worked out to center ice. Hits a skate, bounces behind its intended target. Backhanded in by Barnes. A couple players bang hard in the corner. I think that was Newman and Soler in that corner. Cyclones have it behind the net now. Back to the point. Rocchio winds up, takes the shot in, and it hits one post and bounces out the other side. A great opportunity on the shot from the point by Jaden Rocchio. Hit the inside of the near post, skirted through the blue paint, and out the other side. So break for the Vipers. Here's Soler now, down the near side. Soler with Rocchio on her back. Rocchio slings it around and out. It eludes Fox, so Morgan will have to give chase in her own zone. Works it out to the neutral zone. Nice cross pass to Clark, Sydney Clark, and she's banged down hard by Walling. And I think we're gonna have a penalty called here for a slash. So it'll be a slashing call, I believe, on the Lady Cyclones. So the Vipers will go on the power play. And it will be number 55, Olivia Walling. You can see her make her way into the box right below us. She is right there. So a nice breakout pass, an opportunity for the Vipers, leads to a power play. See if they can take advantage of this. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first. No score. This is Sydney Clark on the draw. Wins it to Swearingen, and the pass splits the D, and now there's a race for the puck. Fox racing with Ayers. Ayers has it, the shot, and the save is made by Tess Reynolds. Tess wasn't sure where that puck was, but she was able to squeeze those pads and keep it out of the back of the net. So breakaway opportunity for Madeline Ayers, and just not able to finish, but another good opportunity for the Cyclones here in the first. Emma settles to take the draw now. Vipers skated out to center ice. This is Bridges. Bridges tries the back pass. Tipped forward with some speed now come the Cyclones. Emma settles, clears the puck in. Listen, Novak. Now to Soler behind the net. Soler stopping on a dime and coming back on her forehand. The pass up. Not much on it though. Easy keep in from Peyton Solomon. Here's Ayers again behind the net. Ayers back to the point to Mullins. Mullins walks in, winds up with the shot. It's deflected there by Bridges. Bridges listed on my roster as one of the goalies, and she looked like one right there, standing in front of that puck. She works it ahead to Soler. Soler taking it wide. Loses the puck, and Peyton Solomon the other direction. Solomon 1-on-3 down the far side. Poke checked away, gets it back. Just turns and dumps it in as we're under 2 minutes left in the first. 20 seconds left on the power play. Battle behind the net, that's Newman and Gra. Soler comes in to try to help. And Gra is able to bang it around the far side. Over to Swearingen. Pass intended there for Hassenberg. And the power play is up, so Walling is out of the box. Puck over to space where Abby Carino plays it in, but that'll be whistled for an offside. So 1:22 left to go now here in period 1. No score Game 1 of 2 here on Stream Sports Midwest YouTube Live. Game 2 will be up in Kenosha at 11:30. Thrown forward, Lady Cyclones have it. Just put to space. The Vipers will possess. Gurnee clears it into the offensive zone for the Vipers. She gets it back, puts it on the backhand into the offensive zone. Now the puck squirts out to center ice. Gurnee again. Goodlow gains the blue line, throws it in. Pass up off the back of the net. Swearing it along the far side, looking for Brenna Bookert. Four skaters along those far half boards. You can see 5 and 6 getting ready to dig their way in there. But yeah, 2 skaters to a side. They're really jamming at the puck as we're down under 30 seconds, and eventually it's dug out by Morgan Fox. Behind the net with it. Cyclones have it. Walking out the shot, and not getting a lot on that was Carino. Finds its way back to the point, splits the D, and Rocchio has to give chase as we're down to the final 10. Gurnee throws it into the offensive zone. Rocchio will chase, and that will do it. So no score here in the first period. I'd say the better of the offensive opportunities went the way of the Lady Cyclones, but where it matters, we are scoreless. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. So before you go and do your New Year's Eve festivities, the Blackhawks and the Dallas Stars, 7 p.m. NBC Sports Chicago tomorrow. Tuesday, January 2nd, the Blackhawks are down in Nashville taking on the Preds. Thursday the 4th, Madison Square Garden, the Blackhawks and the Rangers in an original 6 matchup. All 3 games on NBC Sports Chicago. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. The Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that the Little Blackhawks Learn to Play program is created by the NHL to make hockey more accessible and to inspire boys and girls 5 to 9 years old to get in the game. The Blackhawks' goal is for kids enrolled in this program to become a part of the local hockey community and to develop fundamental skills that help them succeed on and off the ice. If you know kids who might be interested, you can find more details and register for winter or spring Little Blackhawks Learn to Play programming at nhl.com/blackhawks/amateur/little-Blackhawks. Very evenly matched first period, I think. A lot of play in that neutral zone. Probably the most dangerous opportunity for either team was the Madeline Ayers shorthanded breakaway bid, but Tess Reynolds was up to the task there, keeping those pads closed and keeping the puck out of the net. Ready to go here for period 2. Teams will switch sides. Cyclones right to left, Vipers left to right. Goalies are ready to go. We're ready to go. The puck is dropped. Swearingen tries to walk forward on the center ice face-off, but it's stolen away by the Cyclones behind their own net. Put out to center ice. Again, these two teams played yesterday. It's a 4-1 Cyclones victory, so no score here after 13. Pass up ahead underneath the stick of Ella Francis. Francis does possess, gets the shot. It's deflected in the blue paint, backhanded towards the goal behind the net. Centering feed, backhanded up by Francis, hits the side of the net. Still with the puck, another tuck attempt on that far side by Barnes, not able to convert. That hits the dasher and, the apron of the net. As the Vipers look to dig it out and try to work out of their own zone with it. Get another battle along the board, just like we saw at the end of the first period. 3 black jerseys kept in for the moment by the Cyclones. Clark plays it up to Bookert, and they do finally work it out to center ice. Walling. A couple of nice moves there to get it back into the offensive zone for the Cyclones. Solomon keeps it in. Walking forward with it is Nevaeh Spriggs. Spriggs on the backhand, and there's a nice right pad save made by Reynolds. That's a tough one to save. Nevaeh Spriggs got a lot on that backhand. Puck pinballs around onto the stick of Solomon. Solomon at the faceoff dot. Shot whistles wide of the far post. I think Reynolds got a piece of that with her glove. Back to the point. Backhanded feed. Solomon banging that stick on the ice, looking for the pass. Kept in there. Ayers tries to play it. She can't. And here's Swearingen now with an opportunity. If she can get the puck, she's down too deep by the time she got the puck. Throws it to space. Fox takes the shot. Soler winds up the shot. The save made by Popillo. Bit of a helter-skelter style of offense there, but it almost worked. Ava Swearingen almost in all alone. By the time she got the puck, she was below the red line. She turned around and fired it back towards her bench. And Morgan Fox was there. Dropped it off to Soler, and Grace fired the shot, and the save was made. Puck now out to center ice. This is Carino. Carino down the near side. Blocker down by Reynolds. Puck sitting at the near face-off dot. Brooklyn Mullins tries to keep it in, and she can't. And it'll come out to center ice. Clark uses the net as a shield. Comes out on the forehand. Flips it up along the board smartly, but it's kept in by Fox. Fox dumps it in deep. A little bit of life here for the Vipers to start the second period. Puck rides the dasher, kept in there nicely by Gra behind the net. Hassenberg in the slot. Soler with another attempt. That puck doesn't make it forward, though. 3 white jerseys there to defend. Gaining the red line, dumping it in deep are the Cyclones. Gra shielding off Cyclones player down behind the net. That's Bridges. Bridges now up to Soler, and Soler has some space. Cut off there, though, by Ella Francis. Taken by Barnes. Barnes gets around the defense. She's down deep with it below the red line, behind the net on the backhand. Put to space. Rocchio has it. Rocchio with the wrist shot deflects wide of the far post. Barnes again tries the bad angle shot. Solomon tries the pinch, and the puck is cleared out by the Vipers. Rocchio. Nice little cut back into the middle to get herself some space. Has Francis with a Rocchio on the backhand. Now on the forehand, loses control of it. The puck is loose in the slot, and the Vipers able to work it out. Nice individual effort by number 87, Jaden Rocchio. Puck just squirted off the end of her stick as she went in to make her final move. Not able to finish. Pass up ahead. Across the blue line with it. There's a shot into the waiting glove of Tess Reynolds. That was Lennon Barnes gaining the blue line, firing that in. So still no score, 8 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the middle frame. Draw will come to the left of Reynolds. Sydney Clark, a late addition. She'll take the draw. And she'll win the draw. Players go down in that corner. Behind the net, the Cyclones. Centering feed, hits a skate. Alyssa Novak doing a nice job on that near post. Cyclones the other way. Novak back to play it in her own zone. Miss hits on that first attempt. Back to the point, where Walling is able to play it momentarily. Now Spriggs in with the shot, and there's a save made by Tess Reynolds. Up high, but Tess able to hold on. And we'll have another whistle and another face-off. This will be Parker Goodlow taking it against Sydney Clark this time. Draws one. Swearingen, nice anticipation on that play. She's able to step in front of the pass and almost break through, but good back check by the Lady Cyclones. 4 white jerseys back there. Now the puck squirts out to center ice. GAA will give chase. Ooh, big hit there in the corner. Nothing called. Going down hard is Abby Silverstein, and we will have a whistle as we have an injured player as Tegan GAA got tangled up with Abby in that near corner, and Abby went hard into those boards. She bounces up. She's holding that lower back, and yes, she went into the boards hard. Hip, back, knee, that whole left side of her body into the boards very hard. She's back on the bench now. I liked what I saw from Tegan GAA there as she went over to Abby as Abby was leaving the ice and dapped her up and said, hey, you know, not intentional. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. It's won by the Cyclones. They keep it in at the point. Rocchio dumps it in, tries to dump it in deep. She can't, gets another opportunity. This time does clear it in. GAA over to the near boards now. Newman and Hassenberg battle for it. Newman gets it. There's a shot. It hits a body in front off the stick of Francis. That ended up, I think, catching Reynolds in the mask. And here's Soler the other direction with it now. Soler tries to go around Rocchio. She does. Centering feed. Nobody home, though, for the Vipers. GAA knocks the puck away. Battle for it right inside the Cyclone zone. Vipers have it. Shot put towards the goal. Deflected down, though. And now the Cyclones are able to backhand it up and out to the neutral zone. GAA into the corner. I want to say that was Addison Lucas, number 30. I couldn't really see. Rocchio over to the far side. Hammered in by the Cyclones as we're down to 6. Behind the net. Centering feed. There's a shot. It hits Soler in front. Spriggs all by herself. She was aiming for that far side of the net, which was wide open. A good defense by Soler to get in the way. Kept in. Bridges fended off the puck. Walling on her backhand behind the net now with Hassenberg on her. Gets away from her. Goes around the near side. Here's Settles, tries to stop on a dime. Spriggs again. Spriggs the centering feed, gets the return pass. Little give and go action. Spriggs again behind her net. Back to the point. Winding up, the shot from Solomon goes high and wide of the far post. Walling now at the point. She winds up, goes intentionally wide, I think. Spriggs has it. Below the red line, back to the point again. Solomon again, fires off another wrist shot, hits a body in front, and Swearingen has it taken away by Walling. Good shift by the Lady Cyclones. Couple of good looks from the point. Cleared in deep. Fox and Spriggs. Spriggs will be the first one on it. Nevea stops there, cuts out, puts the backhand towards the goal, gets deflected behind the net, and GAA puts it around the near side. Vipers trying to work it out. They're unable to. It's kept in down there. In the corner. I think we're going to have a penalty called here for a hook. I think that's going to go on Tegan GAA. See Tegan right there making her way to the penalty box, I believe. will be number 90 in black, taking a seat for a couple of minutes. We get the interesting view here with the penalty boxes right behind us. So now the Cyclones with an opportunity to jump on the board here with a skater advantage for the next two. This is Newman on the draw. Newman against Clark. It's one forward. Walking out with it is Swearingen. Ava, 1-on-3. Clark now in the offensive zone. Clark towards the goal. Swearingen has it, the shot, and that hits I think that hit the stick of Bryn Clark and deflected wide out to center ice, and there's a race for the puck. Here's Barnes cutting it wide on the forehand, and good defense by Fox. Fox's stick goes airborne. The centering feed, the tip, and diving on the puck is Reynolds. Is Ella Francis in all alone in front of the net, got that tip on goal, and Tess Reynolds makes the save. So draw to the right now here of Tess Reynolds, who's looked really sharp. Hasn't had to face any super high quality opportunities. The Cyclones have had their fair share, but Reynolds has been up to the task. So the draw will be to her right with 3:43 left to go in the period. Minute 26 left on the power play. Vipers win the draw and they put it over to space. Spriggs has it below the red line. Spriggs back to the point. Shot in from the point, goes wide of the far post. That was Rocchio. Down low, Ayers tries to play it. It's tangled up in her skates, gets it back though. Ayers tries the other direction on her forehand. Solomon now, Solomon gets it, the shot, blockered into the corner. Ayers has it again. On her backhand below the red line, takes it behind the net. Back to the point once again. Rocchio fires off a wrist shot. That deflects into the far corner. Rocchio again puts another shot towards the goal, in and out of the glove of Reynolds. Solomon now near face-off dot. Solomon with the shot. That deflects down and pops up into the glove of Tess Reynolds. A lot of this Cyclones offense is starting from their blue line, those point shot attempts, but Reynolds has been up to the task. She's following that bouncing puck, and that one bounced right into the mitt. 28 seconds left on the skater advantage, 2:45 left to go in the period. Still no score. Cleared in by Walling. Good to see Silverstein back out there. Centering feed, misses a couple of sticks. Walling has it again. She puts the shot towards the goal. Backhand shot by Lucas, doesn't get a lot on that one. Mullins here has it here. She puts the shot towards the goal. Novak able to knock it down. Soler flips it into the far corner. Well, she'll go and chase. Walling towards the goal, and Reynolds makes another save. Out of the box comes Tegan Gras, so Vipers are able to kill off that power play for the Cyclones. And face-off will come to the left here of Tess Reynolds. Haley Newman to take the draw against Sydney Clark. Newman wins it. Bad angle shot in and out of the glove of Reynolds. Carino has the puck at the near face-off dot. Down deep, behind the net with it. Newman. Back to the point. Walling fires off a shot wide of the near post. Carino again. Carino and Newman. Newman and Clark battle behind the net. We're two skaters to a side again in that corner. And Hassenberg will play it out. She's double teamed as it taken off her stick. Dumped in deep where Morgan Fox will be forced to play it, but Newman will get there first. Newman tries a little fancy backhand pass. That's stuck right on the right pad of Tess Reynolds. And she's able to make the save. That puck just stuck to that right pad. She got the mid on it for a whistle. Minute 22 now left to go in the middle period. Face off to the right, still no score. Fox kicks it away from Spriggs. Morgan has it taken away from her. Gra plays it forward. Soler forced to play it behind her net. Fended off the puck. Ayers has it. Ayers towards the net, off the skate of Gra. Out to the blue line where it's kept in for the moment by the Cyclones. Hard shot from Clark. Hits a body in front, goes wide. Gra slides it up the far side. Gets it back on her stick, gets it back to Swearingen. Underneath the stick of Ava. Put towards the goal. Reynolds makes the initial save, uses that stick to pull it back to her to cover up for a whistle. The second period, ice really been tilted down to our left here, but nothing has gotten past number 15 in black. Tess Reynolds has looked pretty sharp here through about 25 and a half minutes of play. Back to the point. Here's another point shot, wide of that near post again. Goodlow. Rocchio. Kicked in between the dots. Swearingen. As we're down to 20 seconds. Swearingen in the neutral zone. 1-on-3. Swearingen across the blue line. Takes it wide. Face-off dot. Bad angle shot. Wide of the near post. Kept in by the Vipers for the moment. Bryn Clark behind her own net. We're down to 4 seconds, and that'll do it here for period number 2. So still nothing resolved through 26 minutes. No score. That second period pretty much controlled by the Lady Cyclones in terms of possession, but Tess Reynolds keeping it scoreless. Throughout the league, teams have been assigned to competitive divisions for the regular season from now until early February. Each team will be working to collect the points that will help them earn a place in the league's end of season Nihil Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the nihil.info website and the Nihil Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of Nihil games. Our next game will be at 11:30 this morning when the Kenosha Comets Bantam 2A hosts the Joliet Jaguars Bantam AA in a Bantam Elite game. Then get excited for a January 7th holiday 4-pack from Bloomington, Illinois. At 10:20, it'll be Bantam A versus the Glenview Stars, Bantam A2. 12:50, the Squirts AA will host the Huskies Squirt AA. 2 p.m., Bloomington Pee-wee takes on the Kenosha Comets, Pee-wee 2B. And then at 4:20, Bantam again as Bantam A face off against the Vipers, Bantam 4A. So a 4-pack on January 7th. Nihil players and goalies. Nihil's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event amongst players and fans. Ask your team manager how to get your team involved. One player represents their team in this contest. This year there will be a Squirt, Pee-wee Bantam, and College Junior Prep winner. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Team managers have from now until January 14th. You've got 2 weeks to submit your entries. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, Bona Beef, and Tricoci University. Be sure to give your team a chance to win Nihil's Best Flow 2024. And with that out of the way, it is time for the third period to get underway. Vipers need a fifth. Fifth will be Morgan Fox, number 5 appropriately. We're underway here in period 3. Tipped into center ice, taken here by the Cyclones. Nice move there by Newman. Newman in, shot, scores! 13 seconds into the third period, and the Cyclones finally break through. Haley Newman with a roof job, and it's 1-0 Cyclones. Pretty individual effort. Gets her team on the board here early. Again, even though this is the home rink of the Vipers, the Cyclones are listed as the home team here today. Clark tries to work it out. Cyclones looking for more. Centering feed. Novak's pinned in the corner. Cyclones put it towards the net. That was Francis. Francis has it on her backhand, puts it back to the point for Walling. Walling hits a skate, bounces out into the high slot area, and here comes Swearingen almost breaking out again. She's had a couple of near breakaways. Solomon behind the net, Francis behind the net, puts it towards the goal, but there's nobody there but number 21 in black, Ava Swearingen. Chasing the puck is Bookert. Solomon's able to win the puck though. Pass up ahead to Ayers. Ayers one-on-one with Gra. Ayers stops. Plays it back. Clark at the point. Clark winds up, puts the shot in, hits a body in front. Vipers have done a nice job getting bodies in front of their goalie, Tess Reynolds, and they've blocked a lot of shots that have come in from the point today. In the corner with it is Tegan Gra. Black jerseys, 2 white jerseys down there fighting for the puck. Kept in at the point for the moment as Soler bangs it up off the boards and out. Clark and Swearingen will give chase. Clark will play it. Up ahead to Ayers, deflected under the near boards, where Settles will gain the blue line. Here's a shot, and there's a save made by Reynolds. Another attempt, another save. Settles with a couple of whacks at it. I don't know that actually ever made it through to Tess Reynolds. And we're gonna have a whistle and I think a penalty called here on Madeline Ayers for a hook. So the Vipers will go back on the power play. They're 0 for 1. .37 left to go in a 1-0 game. Lady Cyclones scored 13 seconds into the period. Draw to the right here of Zoe Pupillo, who's a name we have not had to call very much. Zoe has not been busy in her net. Gra puts the shot on, and Pupillo's able to block her that one harmlessly aside. Centering feed into the far corner now, where Mullins tries to work it out, and Cancelaire with a hard wrist shot wide of the near post. Got all of that one. Here's Haley Newman behind her net. She comes around the net, flings it out front, where Barnes has it. Barnes 1-on-2. Barnes gains the blue line on the forehand. Barnes now on the backhand, and the save is made by Tess Reynolds. Back to the point, Clark has it, puts the shot towards the goal, hits a body again. It's a backhand by Newman wide of the near post. Newman again. Clark in between the dots, shot, just missed the near post and in off the back of Tess Reynolds. The shorthanded goal by the Cyclones, and it's 2-0. That was Lennon Barnes, I believe, putting that off the back. Really heady play by the Cyclones as Reynolds was a little out of position and just plopped off her back and into the back of the net. And the Cyclones have taken a 2-0 lead here in the third period. Still shorthanded for another minute 2. Rocchio out to center ice, cleared in here by Novak. Bounces over Novak's stick. Clark has to give chase. Clark D to D to Gra. Gra puts it forward. Swearingen stops there, comes back on the forehand. Across the blue line, Clark flips it forward, and it's cleared out by the Cyclones. Gra looking for Bookert. It was knocked off of her stick. Out to center ice, almost a potential 2-on-1. Instead, we'll have an offsides here with 8:56 left to go in the third period. Cyclones held off the scoreboard for the first 2 periods, but pick up a couple of early goals here in the third. We're under 9. They have a 2-0 lead. Banged out to center ice. Clark has it. Gra back at her blue line. Gains the red line, dumps it in. Giving chase is Rocchio. Rocchio turns around and slings it back the other way, back to the point to Clark. Clark tries to get the shot. It's deflected down out to center ice, and that'll be another offsides. Probably not a bad offsides there, though, as the Cyclones had numbers going the other direction. Newman to take the draw against Soler right in front of you. It's one forward. Francis is able to work it out to center ice. Gra puts it over to the far side for Hassenberg, and we're getting offsides the other way. It's a bit of a choppy minute and a half of play here. A couple of offsides on one side and offside on the other. And it's good to see Abby Silverstein back out there. She took that hard fall into the boards, but number 45 in white back out there here for the third period. Kicked forward by Mullins. There is Silverstein. Silverstein gets the shot off into the gut, and the save is made by Tess Reynolds. Quick wrist shot by Abby. Got just enough space to get something off, and she was able to fire off the shot, and the save was made. Back to the point. Walling winds up. That shot, I think, hit a stick in front, bounced down, and the save was made by Reynolds. Walling dumps it in deep. Second attempt hops over her stick. Now she'll have to give chase into her own zone. She plays it there. Works out into the neutral zone with it, comes back the other way. She's skating a figure eight across the neutral zone. Behind the net, here's Goodlow. Soler behind her own net, loses the puck, regains control. Soler on the backhand. Now on the forehand, looking for Hassenberg. The puck tips away, and that'll come down on Pupillo, who makes the save. And voices got raised a little after the whistle as some of the Cyclone faithful didn't take kindly to a bit of a snow shower on Pupillo. Up and out. Race for the puck here. That'll be won by Spriggs. Spriggs has it on her forehand. Spriggs in the high slot. Good defense, though, by Fox to knock it away. Out to the neutral zone. The indirect pass hits Swearingen. Swearingen top of the near faceoff dot, but good defense getting back on the back check are the Cyclones. The puck slides harmlessly into the mitt of Zoe Pupillo. So when we're all done here, I'm going to tear down quickly, jump into my car, and head a little bit further north up to Kenosha. Put towards the net. Shot there and covered up by Pupillo. That was off the stick of Brenna Bookert. Tegan Gra coming in to play peacemaker there as she got in between Brenna Bookert and the Lady Cyclones and pushed her away. 6.5 left to go in the second. Behind the net. Cyclones able to work it out. Potential 2-on-1. Barnes, good stick work by Novak. Alyssa Novak to knock it away. Walking out with it, though, is Newman. Newman finds Francis, hits Ella's skates, and bounces into the corner. Soler has it taken away by Newman. Newman puts it to the indirect point. The shot from Clark hits Bookert. Bookert now up and out to center ice. Cross ice pass to Barnes. Barnes and Novak. Some stick work. Swearingen behind her own net. Centering feed. Barnes loses it, had it on her forehand. Puck skitters forward and in and out of the glove of Tess Reynolds, so that gives Newman a chance. Clark over to space on the near side, but nobody there but black jerseys. Alyssa Novak with some space now. Novak into the neutral zone, up ahead to Swearingen. Swearingen and Bookert. Swearingen stops along the near half boards, taken away there. The other direction with it comes Haley Newman. Newman, one of the goal scorers. Newman on the backhand, goes to her forehand and tries to jab the puck forward. That was a good back check by the Vipers, not giving Newman anything, but Newman still managed to get a shot on goal. Reynolds was there to make the save. 5:02 left to go now in period 3, 2-0. Back to the point. Walling dumps it in. Fox behind the net. Up along the far boards. Hassenberg tries to work it out. She can't. Here's a hard shot. Beautiful left pad save made by Tess Reynolds off the stick of Abby Silverstein. Abby, a lot on that one. That was a pretty left pad save by Reynolds. Goodlow to take the draw. Back to the point. Walling content to dump it in deep. Julia Hassenberg not able to clear it out. It's kept in at the point. It's a shot from the point wide of the far post. Vipers try the other side. Squirts out into space. Solomon on the backhand as her legs taken out from underneath her. No call. Hassenberg the other direction, gets fended off the puck. Cyclones have to wait for their line mates to change, and that'll give GAA a chance to play up behind her own net. GAA on the backhand, throws it around the near side. Bridges tries to dig at it. Kept in by the Cyclones. Walling throws it in deep. It takes a funny bounce off the end boards. That forces Reynolds to have to stick that left leg out and make the save. Nice backhanded pass through the slot looking for Silverstein, and that hops over a couple of sticks into the near corner. Kept in by Settles. It's finally worked out to center ice, but Walling will be the first one on it for the Lady Cyclones. She cycles back into her own zone, pass up the middle for Ayers. She tries the one-time pass, nothing doing there. Down to 3:05, and that'll be are they going to call a trip there? They're not, as Emma Settles had her legs taken out from underneath her. Looked like a pretty clean trip, but no call. Nice move by Solomon. Solomon top of the far face-off dot. The shot hits a body in front, and it's into the body of GAA. Nobody knew where it was, and now we're going to have a penalty called on GAA. So maybe a bit of a makeup call there on the Vipers as they missed one trip. They get another trip here, and it'll be Teague and GAA back to the box, and another power play for the Lady Cyclones. Face off to the left of Tess Reynolds, who's looked really sharp. Had a couple get past her, but she's played a pretty good hockey game. She's had most of the shots in her general direction. She's been really sharp with those pads, like what I'm seeing with the left and right pads from Reynolds. There's a shot, and there's a blocker save made by Reynolds. Puck is loose behind the net. Reynolds way out of position. Barnes tries to take advantage of it. Barnes on the backhand, and Reynolds, did she get those legs closed? I think she did. That puck squirted 5-hole, but she was able to close the pads, get that big mitt behind her, and keep it from crossing the line. Draw will come to her left now. Minute 36 left on the power play, 2:16 left in the game. Here's Soler. Up through center ice, gains the red line, clears it in. Hops over the stick of Solaire, and she has to go give chase. Has Addison Lucas bearing down on her. Addison, happy birthday to number 30 in white. Addison Lucas celebrating a birthday today. Opportunity there, and almost gets the helper on a goal from Silverstein, but just missed that near post. Back to the point. Clark unloads the slap shot, hits a body in front. Now the Vipers try the other direction. It's taken away. Goodlow gains the blue line, takes it wide. Down to a minute 20, Goodlow. Solaire now for the Vipers along the far side. Nevaeh Springs blown down deep though. Nice little move there to gain some space. Back to the point to Mullins. Mullins D to D. Clark with the one-timer, the deflection from Silverstein wide of the near post. Back to the point again. Clark this time heals it. And there's a shot by Spriggs that goes wide. Clark has it again. Circles back. Loses an edge. Gives the Vipers a chance down on the near side. They throw it around to the far side of the rink where Brenna Bookert will play it. Down to the final 30 seconds here. Ayers has it. Ayers, nice little stick handle. Ayers with a shot, deflects into the far corner. Back to the point again, Mullins. Mullins down low, down to 17 seconds. Vipers looking to work the puck out, keep this thing 2-0 behind the net. Cyclones want one more opportunity. Down to 4-3, and it doesn't look like they're going to get it. It looks, oh, I take that back. The shot hits the side of the net as the horn sounds. So that's going to do it here. Game 1 of this Nihil Game of the Week doubleheader. It is 2-0. Cyclones with the victory. I'll be back in about, I don't know, about an hour and a half for game number 2. And that'll be up in Kenosha. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll see you in Kenosha in about an hour.